What do President Trump, Alex Karp, the CEO of Palantir, and Peter Thiel, also the co-founder of Palantir, have in common? Well, it seems like they might want us all to live in a dystopia. We might not be too far from a dystopian future as we thought we were. Now it seems like things are turning up, and the three of them together want to start spying on Americans, very similar to China. This is not something I expected out of President Trump at all. But people have a lot of speculation right now on why these three are teaming up to basically start a predictive policing program in the United States with Palantir, cameras everywhere, Big Brother to the extreme, to spy on Americans and predict future crimes. This is straight out of Minority Report, straight out of a movie. This is crazy. Let's get into it. Now, if you guys have been watching this channel at all, you know I rock with Trump. You know I've been supporting him. But this idea I do not like. We already have enough surveillance. How much more do we need? And Palantir has already been caught using this technology to deport illegal aliens. They're using AI technology and the cameras that are everywhere to do predictive policing. And it already has worked. It has worked great to help find these illegals that are in this country. But why do we need it for all of the civilians? They could argue, well, this is only to get the illegals out of the country. Do you believe that? Or will it one day be turned against us? Now, check out this article here. President Trump's plan to fuse government power with private surveillance tech to build a centralized national citizen database is the final step in transforming America from a constitutional republic into a digital dictatorship armed with algorithms and powered by unaccountable all-seeing artificial intelligence. This isn't about national security, it's about control. According to news reports, the Trump administration is quietly collaborating with Palantir Technologies, the data mining behemoth co-founded by billionaire Peter Thiel, to construct a centralized government-wide surveillance system that would consolidate biometric, behavioral, and geolocation data into a single weaponized database of Americans' private information. This isn't about protecting freedom, it's about rendering freedom obsolete. What we're witnessing is a transformation of America into a digital prison, one where the inmates are told, "We're free," while every move, every word, every thought is monitored, recorded, and used to assign a threat score that determines our place in the new hierarchy of obedience. Now, this sounds absolutely crazy. Goes on to say this puts us one step down the road towards China's dystopian system of social credit scores and Big Brother surveillance. The tools enabling this all-seeing surveillance regime are not new, but under Trump's direction, they're being fused together in unprecedented ways with Planeteer at the center of this digital dragnet. Planeteer's software has already been used to assist ICE in locating, arresting, and deporting undocumented immigrants, often relying on vast surveillance data sets aggregated from multiple sources. In New Orleans, the company secretly partnered with local police to run a predictive policing program without public knowledge or oversight, targeting individuals flagged as likely to commit crimes based on their social networks and past behaviors, not actual wrongdoing. What the? Let's check out this clip from James Leon X.
Are we just becoming China? Is that the plan here? Just mass surveillance on everybody? Recently, I was just in China, and some of what I saw was pretty good. Some not so good.
Look at that. Look at those camp. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Okay, this is where we're headed, except without the nice trains and without the free healthcare. We're talking about the creation of a biometric surveillance state with predictive algorithms. Quote, a new report shines light on contracts with tech company Palantir, which would create data profiles of Americans to surveil and harass them.
We're doing it. We're doing it. And I'm sure you're enjoying this as much as I am. Let's not talk to analysts about the burden of being right, our burdens of investing in ontology, our burdens of actually looking at the math. Palantir is here to disrupt and make the institutions we partner with the very best in the world, and when it's necessary, to scare enemies and on occasion kill them.
Except here, the enemy is literally the American people. I tweeted this out the other day saying that it should be very alarming that the same company that's tracking terrorists abroad is now tracking us at home. It's starting to feel like maybe they think we're the enemy. What are your thoughts?
I don't know, man. I just do not like the idea of having more spying on all of us. There's already enough surveillance across the board everywhere. That's how they can find everybody. That's how they found all the Tesla bombers that were literally masked up, drove in different cars, all sorts of things to try to get away, and they all got caught. So I mean, how much more surveillance do we really need? I know that there are 21 million Americans, 21 million illegal immigrants that have entered America, I should say, that they are trying to find. And I could understand that they would use the technology to find them. They're already using it to help ICE. But at what point will this get used in the wrong way? It could be during Trump's presidency or after. Someone else can still use it because all the technology is still going to be there. It's getting put in the system on the grid, so it's always going to be there. It's just going to open the door to more and more surveillance and control with AI. I do not like this idea at all. I think it's taken away our freedoms to be an American. If we're just getting spied on for every little thing we do, what is even the point of being alive to be a robot? We're already going to have robots built in the future anyway. You want us to be robots too? It's crazy. We're going to get to the point where you're going to have to figure out a way to make money and move in the middle of nowhere to at least have some type of quality life where you can enjoy at least somewhat not being spied on as living in a main city. I mean, it's going to be the race to get out of the city here soon. I really believe that's what we're going to start seeing. We're going to start seeing people living in RVs, building places off the grid, just to have some peace and serenity and calmness without being spied on. Living in the middle of the woods, just to live a normal life. If that's what's going to go on with Palantir, I do believe that's where we're going to be headed. You're going to have the people that live in the dystopian large cities. We're going to have people like me that are going to be living off the grid, in the middle of the woods or in the middle of the desert somewhere else just so I can have a normal life. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I want to know from you guys, what do you think? Do you think they're going to use it for good? Will Trump use it for good? And even if he does, will the next president use it for good or will they turn it against us? If you watch the Unexplained Outlook, don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.